Most noble Antonia, we'll hear you speak.
For Brutus' sake, I am holding to you.
What does she say, Brutus?
She says she finds herself beholding to us all for Brutus' sake.
For bet she speak no harm of Brutus here.
Aye.
You gentle Romans, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them the good, is oft interred with their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it were a grievous fault, and grievously hath Caesar answered it here, under leave of Brutus and the rest. For Brutus is an honorable man, so are they all honored citizens. Come I to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me, but Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious, when that the poor hath cried, Caesar hath wept? Ambition should be made of sterner stuff, yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all did see that on the Lupercal I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yes, Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, he is an honorable man. I come not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? Judgment. Thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till they come back to me.
She thinks there's much reasonings in her sayings.
If thou consider rightly of the matter, Caesar has a great wrong.
Has he masters? I fear worse will come in his place.
Mark ye her words. He would not take the crown, therefore it is certain he was not ambitious.
If it be found so, some will dear abide it.
Poor soul, her eyes were but as fire.
There's not a nobler maiden realm.
Now mark where she begins again to speak.
But yesterday, the word of Caesar might have stood against the world. Now lies he there. Oh, masters, if I were disposed to stir your hearts and minds to mutiny and rage, I should do Brutus wrong and catch a wrong, who you all know are most honorable. I will not do them wrong. I rather choose to wrong the dead, to wrong myself and you, than I will wrong such honorable stock. But here's a parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. 'Tis his will. Thomas, which, pardon me, I do not need to read. And they would kiss dead Caesar's wounds and dip their napkins in his sacred blood. Yea, beg a hair of him for memory, and dying, mention it within their roots, bequeathing it as a rich legacy.
We'll hear the will. Read it, Great Antonia.
Gentle friends, I must not read it. It is not meet you know how Caesar loved you. It will inflame you. It will make you mad. 'Tis good you know not that you are his heirs. For if you should, what would come of it?
Oh, read us the will. We'll hear it, Antonia. You shall read us the will.
Will you stay a while? I o'ershot myself to tell you of it. I fear I wrong the honorable mob whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. I do fear it.
They were traitors. Honorable.
They were traitors. Villains. Read the will.
Read the will.
Read the will. made the will. Shall I consent, and will you give me leave?
Stand from the hearse, stand from the body.
Make room for Antonia. Or snuggle Antonia.
A green stand around.
Room, bear back.
You all do know this mantle. I remember the first time Emperor Caesar put it on. Look, in this place ran Cassia's dagger through. See what a rent the envious Casca made. Through this, the well-beloved Brutus stabbed, and as he plucked his cursed steel away, mark how the blood followed it as if rushing out of doors to be resolved to Brutus, so unkindly not to know. Brutus, as you all know, was Caesar's angel, judge. God's how Caesar loved him. This was the most unkindest cut of all. For when sweet Caesar saw him stabbed in gratitude, more strong than traitor's arms, quite vanquished him, then burst his mighty heart. What a fall was there, my citizens. And I, and you, and all of us fell down whilst bloody treason flourished over us.
Oh, piteous spectacle.
No.
Oh, woeful day.
Oh, traitors, villains.
Oh, most bloody sight.
We will be revenged.
Citizens!
There.
Good friends, sweet friends, let me not stir you up to such a sudden flood of mutiny. They that have done this deed are honorable. What private groups they have, alas, that made them do it, I know not. They are wise and honorable, will no doubt with reasons answer you. I come not, friends, to steal away your hearts. I am no greater as Brutus is, but as you know me all plain, blunt made, for I have neither wit, words, nor word of action, nor utterance, nor power of speech to stir man's blood. I only speak right on. I tell you that which you yourselves do know. Show you sweet Caesar's wounds poor dumb mouths, and bid them speak to me. But were I Brutus, and Brutus Antonia, there we were, and Antonia would ruffle up your spirits and put a tongue in every wound of Caesar that should move the stones of Rome to rise and mutiny! Yet hear me speak! My friends, you go to do you know not what. Wherein hath Caesar thus deserved your loves, alas? You know not, I must tell you then, you have forgot the will I told you of. Here is the will, and under Caesar's seal to every Roman citizen he gives, to every several one, 75 drachmas! Moreover, he hath left you all his walks, his private arbors and new planted orchards to walk abroad and to recreate yourselves. Here was a Caesar. When comes such another?
Never. Never. Come. Away. We'll burn his body in the holy place, and with the fire, brand the traitor's house. Take off the body. Aye. Put down benches.
Look at forms, windows, anything.
Out to the streets.
Now let it work. Mischief. Thou art afoot. Take thou what course thou wilt.
How now, Sarah? Miss Octavius has already come to Rome.
Where is he? He and Lepidus are at Caesar's house. And the little high streets to visit him. I heard him say, Brutus and Cassius are rid like madmen through the gates of Rome. Belike they had some notice of the people, how I had moved them. Bring me to Octavius.